Hi guys, for today's teardown we have this very broken Sony i8 professional camcorder. So I am pulling it out of my stock because it is in really bad shape and I need to free some space. So there is already an old video on my channel about the repair of this camera when the DC to DC converter did release the magic smoke. And guess what? It did release again the magic smoke. So this time I consider it as dead. So the problems we have on this, first the rubber here is starting to melt and become sticky, which is bad. This seal here is just flying away in the breeze. The tape drive is completely broken and not working at all. And other problem, yes, the infrared filter is in very poor condition, as you can see, and it is a recurrent problem. In fact, I have maybe 6 or 8 of similar Sony cameras, and maybe I have one good air filter in all of them. All the other ones are in this condition, more or less. It is really a pain. I did try to find replacement parts on eBay and it looks like they are not available at all. Also the microphone foam is decaying, as you can expect. And what did I forget? Yes, magic smoke twice. So really not worth trying anything more with this. So today it will be a one-way teardown. I am just scrapping it. So let's start. I will start with removing maybe the only good part on this, which is the shoulder pad. It is in quite good condition. Maybe it was replaced at some point, in fact, and this one is a new one. I will keep it for in stock for another camera, because you never know when you need them. I did already write the model number on it. And really, captive screws, and really no tear, no damage at all. So this is a good part, okay? And it will reveal, it is quite weird, they did route some wires outside of the camera case under this shoulder pad, in fact. Quite a weird way to do things with very regular Japanese cable retainers here. So I will also remove this tripod tape attachment if the screws cooperate, because sometimes you have surprises. For instance, this one is really bad. Okay, easy enough. So that kind of part, do I keep, do I scrap? It is not too bad, but probably not very useful for me. But I will keep it aside for now. Okay, nothing to see here. Next, so the battery box was already removed, as you can see. Just 2 screws for the contacts and 4 screws to hold the battery box in place. I will next undo the handle at the top. One screw here. Yes, no. Oh. Okay. Here we are. So on here, this handle I will not keep because, as you can see, it is really bad. Nothing else to tell here. So this I will keep the. It is a few finger mount. I will keep it. And Sorry for shadow today, really. And on this there is nothing good. There is a little cover here, but I believe it is totally... It is a blank panel for an option or something like this. It was not... yes, there is 3D inserts under it, so it is for some kind of an option, but not used on mine. On this handle, I will strip off camera the overpass here that I could maybe either recycle or keep for these things. And it will go to the junk bin. Okay. So what next? Before I undo the main covers, I could, I guess, undo these two things on the top. So this control panel for the tape drive. I believe I will find a connector under it. No, no luck here. It is a captive wire harness, so it will be for later. I will try my luck on this one. So on this panel you have some editing controls and the microphone. Internal microphone, of course you can use a proper broadcast quality microphone. With that you will connect here on the back. And it will be much better. Okay, this, it is good. Just a little panel with a little microphone. I will finish to strip it later. And here actually I have this little PCB. Let's undo it right now. So I will try to keep as many hardware and screws as I can. These ones, for instance, are like new. Okay, just a little panel. 3 capacitors, 1 inductor, and maybe some preamp for the microphone. It is my guess. Okay, so it is done. And what I can do also, it is to remove at the back here this smoked DC to DC converter. I did repair it one time. In fact, it is each time you want to use the tape drive, the DC to DC converter will smoke. It is very convenient. So this I can keep. The screws are not very tight because here obviously I was already inside previously. Big wire harness here to undo. So it is quite weird, this camera, how you have some of the electronics outside the actual case. In fact, like this DC to DC is in its own has its own compartment. Maybe for RF shielding, but it has already shielding, so quite a weird setup. Or maybe it is because the parts that will smoke quite easily, and it is for use ease of repair. And here also, yes, I did a bulge fuse inside because the original PCB mounted fuse was blown, and I was not able to find a proper replacement at the time. Okay. So, next we can at least start to remove the panels. I believe I will try with the rear one because we have no wires or nothing attached here. It will be easy, this one. So here again you have captive screws. Okay. Yes. So I will test this material for magnesium with vinegar in order to see if I recycle it with aluminium or if I make a separate pile for magnesium. Not easy to tell. It is quite a dark color but quite heavy, so must be some alloy. Anyways, I will remove the screws, maybe save the logo here, and see in which pile I do put this in the scrapyard. Okay, here is the first look inside. So obviously here the very messed up tape drive, the backplane with the motherboard with all the plug-in boards, and the panels with connectors. And it is all for this side, and you can see the wire harness coming from here to there. Okay, next side. So here we will have, of course, PCBs mounted on this panel for the front controls, which look like so. You have a tape counter, view meters with optional backlight you can enable, all your audio settings, and we have a self-diagnosis here apparently button, monitor select, zebra, phase, alarm level, quite odd. The main camera controls are here on the front. So this panel, you can open it like so, and it will remain attached with actually the flat flex here on some little strips of plastic. It was already like this on an other camera I took apart previously. In another video I will link it in the video description. So the main power button here can be conveniently unplugged at this level. And here I just have some wires to undo. Here they did include a chart with cards, the order you insert the cards in the card sketch, which is convenient. So let me undo. This screw was never undone before, for sure. Okay, same thing here. And the two flat flex. I do not care very much about the flat flex, but still I will disconnect them properly. Okay. So here, what can be saved? Obviously, maybe the view meters. And one nice part to save is the on-off switch. A very nice quality, it seems. And it comes directly with its little wire harness, so really nice. And on this one we have only one PCB, which actually, you know what, I can undo it right now. At least the big one. The other are just for potentiometers and buttons, so not very interesting. We have a little, yes, monitoring loudspeaker in this, in here. Our two view meters, which will probably remain attached to the front panel. Okay, and here we are, yes, it is looking like so. So little plate to attach with two view meters, and here our buttons PCBs. It looks like this rubber piece is actually screwed in and is possible to replace. At least I will be able to remove it properly from the metal piece for recycling. Okay, so this is that, and here we have quite interesting our LCD panel. The backlights for the view meters are little yellow LEDs here. We have our main warning LED here, which was blinking when trying to use the tape drive, by the way. A lot of potentiometers and our selection switches here with little orange stickers that will poke out here from the holes and allow to see easily the position of them. So these parts may be worth saving for another camera or for reuse. Of course, mostly Sony ICs in this. So it is the first thing. Just like this. Okay, so next we have the main body of the camera. What to do next? We have what seems to be a big card stack here and our main PCB stack. So I will start with them. One PCB. Oh, I did forget. By the way, for people playing around at home, here is the exact model number and serial number of the camera. Next PCB. Very old school surface mount here. Some proprietary Sony hybrids, as always. We have one more here, big quartz oscillator. Not a lot of these little circuits on this board at least. Okay, so the card's cage is now empty. Oh, do we have actually? No, maybe one more here. Yes. Oh, it is interesting. Because actually the big loom of big flat flex thing here is actually soldered here, hot bar soldered to this PCB. And if I want to remove this, I am stuck for now by the main PCB assembly here, the other PCB cage. So this is interesting. So it looks like it will flip around this thing. It is mounted on hinges. Like so. Very easy. Here we have a big supercapacitor and what seems to be a memory backup battery. And we have flat flex going at different levels on here. So it is coming off like so, and I can actually pull the remaining flat flex. So you have now a better view of the deal. Here is some kind of flat flex relay PCB, but not the best design I have seen. Now I can pull this, by the way. Maybe or maybe not, because actually we have another layer here at the bottom. This is quite insane, guys. In a professional grade camera, such complication. And it is still not coming because of wires connected from the back. Very nice. So, first this stack of PCBs. I will undo them right now. You can see they use screws just like hinges, in fact. Quite interesting concept. And they are mounted on little plastic hinges. And they can open like such. And like such. But maybe I will keep this wall assembly in one part. Here is what it looks like. big blue hybrid here, and a lot of analog parts on this, really quite amazing. So, quite a weird construction, this thing. Extensive use of flat flex and a stack of cards. Will it close again? Yes, maybe not. Like such. Okay. So I will keep this in one single block for now. No need to take it apart further. But quite very amazing construction. Okay, so let's me continue. No. Okay, it is better. So next we can see we have again a bit PCB, but this one seems to be bolted to the tape drive. Yes, so if it is the tape drive, now I have to flip the camera around and undo the tape drive from this side. And same thing here, they did use hinges, so really interesting. Screws as hinges even. If I undo this, again I will be able, if I do not forget one screw, of course, I will be able to flip the thing around and have nice, easy access to it. And as I did already disconnect it, it is coming right off. So here we have our messed up tape drive. Behind this, just gears and belts behind this. I can see nothing special. Quite amazing, and this is CR2450 battery, right next to a supercap. So why use at the same time a battery and a supercap? Quite weird. And here you can see very simple head drum, not overcomplicated one like the one of the previous camera I took apart, which is still available on my bench right here. So this one was a really complicated one with a PCB and a lot of slip-on board, as you can see, on the rotary contacts. But here we just have generic things like in a VCR, VCR in that. At a smaller scale. Okay, I do not know what is going on with this plastic piece here. Quite weird. So this will take it apart off camera because it is a matter of a few hours and it is extremely tedious. We are left with our main motherboard here. Now I can undo this control panel. Okay. I can strip some random screws just to free up the wire harness for the DC to DC converter here. Excuse me, it was out of frame. Okay, I can remove this useless seal. And what to do next? Yes, now I have access to the wire harnesses here. And I should be able to pull them. There are at least 4 of them, 3, yes. Not very conveniently placed, and here we are. So this contraption, how do they call this? This They call it MB381, MB probably from motherboard. And you can see hot bar soldered flat flex. So not something you can repair, you have to replace the whole assembly. Quite why they did not use proper connectors. Quite an amazing thing. If I remember correctly, it is the first time I see it actually. At least at this scale. And yes, they did provide lines at the points you are supposed to bend the wire harnesses for to help the factory workers, probably because such a complicated thing, I believe it is installed in the camera. Okay, and my bench is already full of parts. Now I still have all this stuff at the back to undo. I will release the cable retainers here because they are in the way for any further disassembly. And now I can start to pull the wires. Yes, as you can see, I will undo here this connectors panel. So it looks like the SVHS plug was used a lot on this thing and it is completely worn out. Quite interesting. Okay, just PCB with connectors. Next we have the rear PCB panel assembly here with microphone connectors. So luckily enough, here the screws are not stuck because on the previous camera I took apart, the screws were completely stuck and it was really painful. I had to drill them actually, but here it is good, they are not too tight and I can actually undo them. So we should come one at a time, I guess. Yes, here we have a power supply Canon plug with built-in switch to detect whenever a plug is connected in. So this is a keeper. We have, I guess, 2 times, yes, micro audio inputs. So these are good to keep also. They do not seem to be worn out, in fact. Seem in pretty good condition. And we have some extra plugs behind this panel. That is now half loose. If I undo 2 screws here at the bottom, I guess it will come, yes. So just a plastic panel here, tally repeater light to let know if your tally light on the front is enabled or not. And here we have little panel with so the LED for this purpose and just jacks for I do not remember for what, but we have 2 jacks here and 1 PCB connector here. Okay, it is looking like such. So the rear part of the camera is almost free of stuff, which is good. In fact, it is completely free of stuff except for this front side panel retainer here and little metal clip on the bottom. So I will undo this thing. Okay. These are torque screws, so I will undo them later. And now we can try to remove our main PCB, main motherboard PCB here. So it is where the actual CCDs will connect, I guess. We didn't talk about the CCDs yet, by the way. It is coming next. Yes, it is coming, but as you can expect, we have a whole bunch of connections to undo. In particular, this one from the CCDs. One more here, which is a weird one. Oh, maybe it is soldered in place. Yes. Our main wire harness from the DC to DC converter here. More here, and should be almost good except for this and this. Okay, here we are. Yes, motherboard 384, one more co-associator and Sony custom ICs. Deep arrow for the solder wave, deep. Okay. So this will probably go to the recycling because there is not much to save on it. The capacitors are Nippon Chemicon, I guess, this logo. Seems to be quite a good one. I may save them actually and test them. Okay, good. We are left with an almost empty shell. I can remove this main wire harness and I can dezoom. So what next? We have this BNC's panel here. That will come off easily. So it is fun because the screws on this thing are either very bad or very good condition. Here is this panel. Oh, maybe it is why it did not work properly. Broken wire. And next, the card cage rails, plastic rails, can be undone with just one screw, by the way. It looks like it is one screw. Oh no, there is another one here on the front. Excuse me for this messy video. It is not really easy. Okay, so this could come off. Yes, and it is just a piece of junk. Same thing for the upper one. That was easy. Okay. And here we have a mix of plastic and metal, it seems. Very tight screw, this one. Okay. More junk. And really it is starting to look like a strip camera. We are left with the front piece, which is the most important one, by the way. The 3 CCDs assembly. Here we are. Okay. Now it is a strip camera. And no information at all about the kind of metal it is. Here it is fun, there is a little sticker saying do not remove motherboard 381. So the 381 is of course the messy flat flex motherboard, but they did write it on a very tiny sticker that I did not see previously, not even yellow or fluorescent or anything. Quite interesting. But, and I did go against the system, and I did actually remove this motherboard. Okay, one other bad thing on this camera is the rubber here on this button. As you can see, it is just falling in parts. It is rock hard, this one, and it is falling in parts. I did unscrew here almost the 3CCD assembly. There is this thing to undo here. I will zoom a little bit. There is the viewfinder connector here to undo. Screws are not tight because in fact I did shake a little bit and I did go check all the external screws at least to see if they were stuck or not. Okay, and now we can undo the optical assembly after undoing the filter wheel button, which is attached by only one set screw. It seems, yes, not the best design we have seen. And what is it? If it is a set screw that do not unset when you undo it. Quite bad. I need a pry bar. Okay, it was not too bad actually. Just a little bit stuck in place. Okay, now we have all this mess here. More wire retainers to undo. And here just the panel with our push buttons and the this button here. I will undo it off camera. You get the idea? Okay, so we are left with the business end of the thing. As you can see, we have our 3 CCD assemblies which are bolted to a glued, more exactly, or soldered even, to the prism assembly, which is screwed on this main part. So about this part, here is a lance mount. I will try to undo it. There is yes, one retainer screw and it will unscrew right off like such. So not a big problem here. We have our very bad infrared filter. Here, by the way, we have the contacts to the lens. The stock lens with this camera did not have an external wire harness, it is just connected to this internal connector. And here is our filter wheel. Some kind of yellow, some kind of very dark and clear. And it is actually all. And here is the terribly bad infrared filter. It is apparently it is made of several layers and it is delayering. The glue maybe between the layers is getting moisture and does unglue and becomes foggy like such. So really a pain, these things, and they are not available as spare parts, it seems, at least not easily. So we are left with actually the 3 CCDs assembly, which might be just 2 screws. 2 very tight screws, and also 2 smaller screws for the grounding. This was they did not ground them at the same spot. And there is not a main ground coming from the power supply. So will it come off or not, this thing? Yes, like such. So here is our 3 CCD prism assembly made by Fuji. So they are just CCDs soldered and glued in place here, so I will not remove them. But we can see the blue here, the blue one here, the red here probably at the bottom, and the green here at the back. Is it written on the PCBs? No, it does not look like it is written. Okay. And this thing actually has its own serial number, because it is the most expensive part. And I did just put fingerprints on it. So we are down to the filter wheel assembly. I will undo real quick the stuff here. We have just, so this is also unidentified material. Seems a little bit heavy for aluminium. So there is provision here for another set of connectors, which was not used, but maybe they did give provision for future generation of lamps with autofocus or something like this, which did never appear, I believe, for these cameras. And it is very convenient because the hole is not big enough to let the connector. Okay, here we are. We have this. And we have this cover on the rear, which will hide our filter wheel. So this is just an aluminium piece, this cover. But the screws here are super extra tight, and it is not a good idea to use extra tiny screws with very tiny head and free lock. Really, it does not match together very well, and at least use Allen head screws or something like this, but not this, because here they are stuck, and I did already damage 2 of the 3 remaining screws. But you get the idea. There's just a filter wheel inside, and maybe a little spring thing here to make the step feeling when you turn it. I would really love to undo this thing, but let me try one more time. Oh, this one did come. Really. This one does not want to come. Let me try my big clive screwdriver maybe. If I have any luck with this one. No. Okay. Maybe I can pry this plate out now and work loose with two remaining screws when moving a little bit the plate. Anyway, it is going to the scrapyard, so yes, here is the device I was speaking about. Just a little roller here, spring loaded. So does it work or not to do this? Yes, it did work. When you take apart a lot of stuff, you and knowing the tips for to deal with stuck screws, and here we are. And guess what? We have two more probably stuck screws here, and one here for the filter wheel with a nice gear at the back. Okay, so you get the idea. So it is all for this. Now I will just make a debriefing of the things, because it is a pile of stuff. Here are all the screws. Here are all the random parts. Electronics, and front panel, tape drive, of course our FreeCCD and our main casing. I did almost forget the microphone. So I hope you did enjoy this teardown. I will now spend the next hour cleaning the bench and sorting out what to do with the parts. So for now, thanks for watching, bye bye.